Good night.
I'm joking!
Hello. Greggles!
Hey,
Greggles, it's been 15 years, mate!
8 o'clock, you said?
15 years!
That's 8. Yeah, 15 years and 4 bloody minutes. 8 o'clock, you said?
Jesus Christ, Greggles.
8 o'clock.
People are going to think we rehearsed this shtick.
Time is precious at the moment. People, they want to be able to plan stuff. They're stuck at home. They're stuck at home watching this. They want to know. And if something says it's going to start at 8 o'clock, it's going to start at bleeding 8 o'clock.
Greggles, you're in your loft with a sheet hung up with masking tape behind your head. All bets are off these days.
I am not in my loft. I'm in my basement, actually. Thank you for asking,
Okay.
Mikey Smith, live.
Welcome, Greggles!
Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, everybody who's watching right now, live on whatever you're watching on. Hello.
Right, put your prop down.
It's not a prop, it's a refresher bar.
It's a comedy prop, Greggles.
It's not. It's a genuine refresher bar that, if I don't watch it, will rip my teeth out live as we broadcast.
Blooming hell, even your snacks are retro. Greggles,
Yeah, man.
should we say hello to some of the people in the chat?
Yeah, let's do that. Who we got?
Okay.
Johnny B, Liam Shaw, Ryan. Sorry, I'm taking over, sorry.
No, you're alright, go on.
Yeah.
We've got Liam Shaw, Cuddly Ken.
Jesus Christ, Stephen King.
Steve,
I know this.
the
I thought this
author.
might be a bit of a horror show, but Christ.
Matt Black, Matt says you've got lovely hair. Is there a story behind that, Greggles?
On a live stream the other night that my dear wife and I did, she was half cut on Aldi Brandy and decided to cut my hair. And she cut my hair whilst drunk, and this is the result. I've ended up looking like Jim Rosenthal.
When I was working at Price Drop TV, they had a bit of budget once, and they brought this stylist in to cut our hair, and she did mine a bit like yours.
Badly.
Yeah.
Would she offer tips on Brandy and stuff?
I don't think they ever paid her. Hello to Johnny B.
Johnny B.
Also, we've got the horse box. Do you know who that is?
The horse box?
Yeah.
I know what horse boxes are full of, and so am I.
Did you ever get anyone ringing into Quizmania called the horse box? Because back then people used their names, didn't they?
They did, and since then, of course, social media's exploded and no one uses their real name now, do they?
No. You're not even called Greg anymore, are you?
No, I'm called Dorothy Kingsman.
Yeah, 418.
Yeah, 418, yeah.
Hello to Steve Lee.
Hello.
Listen, I know most of you are here for Greggles, but do me a favour, sub me channel.
Oh, yeah, sub his channel, for crying out loud. Sub it.
Yeah, come on, lads.
What does that mean?
It's technical, Greggles, technical.
I'm old, I don't know.
You're not old, stop saying that.
51.
That's a lovely modern shirt you've got on there.
Yeah, modern shirt, old head. Look at me there. Can we see that? My face on there from 15 years ago. There's a bloody difference in that.
You don't look no different to me because you're my hero.
I don't look like no different to you because you got cataracts.
I have to say I do have bad eyesight, Greggles.
There you go, you see, there you go. You give with one hand, you take with the other.
Who else have we got? Let's have a look. Local,
you carry on a minute.
Cuddly Ken says the local Indian takeaway is missing its wallpaper.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Can you block people on this?
No, he's a moderator. You can't block moderators.
Moderator? Hang on a minute. You brought moderators in.
I have, yeah.
So are you thinking, oh, I've got Greg on, there might be some bad language here, there might be someone with a secret about me. Is that what it is?
Well, Greggles, you've got history.
Go on.
Well, I'm just saying you've got history.
Yes, I've also got geography and bloody physics.
You're a bit of a cult, aren't you?
It's been said, yes.
Hello to Patrick Sharkey.
He used to work at Price Drop in the thing.
Oh, is it that Patrick Sharkey?
It's that Patrick Sharkey.
Hello, Patrick.
Brother.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
He says we need Stephen from Scarborough.
Stephen from Scarborough?
I presume that's a famous caller.
There was Stephen from Whitby, if that's who you mean, with Crowella the Crow. Yeah.
We've also got another Price Drop TV alumni in the chat, I can see. I should say, Greggles used to be on shopping television as well as Quizmania. We'll be talking Quizmania
I've done all
soon.
the quality stuff.
And we've got Liam Shaw. Now, do you remember Liam Shaw? I don't know if he was a cameraman at Price Drop.
I don't think it's that Liam Shaw, mate.
Oh.
This is a Liam Shaw who's on my Twitter.
No, it's Liam May. Sorry, Liam May.
Liam May. Yes, right. There we are.
He got a lovely.
Hello, Liam May.
He had a lovely girlfriend who was a floor manager. She's now his wife.
Well, you see, Liam May and Liam might, but now Liam has.
He did indeed.
Yeah. You see.
Right. So let me know if the levels are okay, guys, because we've got some proper technology on the go here.
Yeah, is that all we're doing? Are we just shouting people's names like a Reading Radio 1 Road show? Or are we going to talk about me? Because that's what I've come on for.
Greggles,
talk about me.
I'm engaging with your audience.
Oh, go on then.
These are all the people, Greggles, who when you were doing Quizmania, you used to charge them £1.49 to speak to you. Now they can speak to you.
It never reached that high. No, we went from 60p, and then when it started making loads of money, they said, "Oh, let's raise it to £1." Like they do.
£1.
Yeah, I never saw a rise in my wages though. Jeez, no. When the rich got richer.
Yeah, but
has always been the way.
This was the heyday of interactive television. I'm guessing you're on about £800 a shift, weren't you?
Yeah, dream on. I wish I was. Oh, I wish I was. I'll tell you what I was on when we moved over to when we started Quizmania and we were on a channel that nobody watched.
Yeah,
I was on £200 a shift, and then they said, "Oh, you're going on ITV." I thought, "Oh, brilliant! It's going to be £1,000 a shift." No, 300. So I got £300 a shift.
See, everyone,
that's what I got.
This is the behind-the-scenes story that you wanted.
Money that Mulhern wouldn't get out of bed for. And who's the best?
Greggles.
Yes.
That's an all-time record, that is.
What, before mentioning Mulhern?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You've just managed, I actually wrote it down, you've just managed 7 minutes 12.
Can I go on record as saying, by the way, that
you already have done.
Can I just say that Mulhern, Stephen, he's a very, very fine presenter, and every time I say something like that about him, I am just joking. There is a tinge of professional jealousy, because he does end up doing all the shows that I would like to host. There's a tinge of it, but, he's a good lad, and I'm going to go on record as saying that. So, there.
Greggles?
You're waiting for a punchline, aren't you?
Greggles?
Yes?
Before we watch some classic Greggles...
Yes?
Can you tell us how you got the job at Quizmania?
It was the most bizarre thing. I was really unhappy at Price Drop TV. I used to love doing the presenting, the performing, the hosting. I used to love doing all that. But there was one problem with doing shopping television, and that's you had sales targets to reach. And though I say so myself, I did regularly reach them, but they'd say to me, "Oh, try this, try that," and they'd try and steer me away. And in the end, they were telling me to do things, and my sales figures were going down, and they said, "No, stay with it, keep trying." And it just got to me. And after 2 years, I just thought, I can't do this anymore. It was driving me nuts. So I just quit. Right. There is a point to this. I just quit. I just said, I can't do this anymore. And I had full support of Mrs. Scott. And literally 2 days later, I got a phone call from Chuck and Debbie. the Quizmania creators and execs,
Yeah.
saying, "Will you come and work for us? Are you free? Are you?" And how that worked out, I just, someone was looking over me. It was the best gig I ever had. I just loved Quizmania.
So you didn't have to screen test or anything. You got the call.
I do remember going in for a screen test, but you know, Mike, it was just a matter of formality. It was, they knew I was brilliant, but they had to sort of tick a box to say, yeah, we called him in. So,
do you remember your first shift?
Not really the first shift on information TV. What I do remember, though, very, very vividly, is the first shift on ITV.
Yeah, I bet that was scary, right? We should say, if people don't know, Quizmania weren't like buried on a Sky channel. It was on ITV, like when everyone got it back in from the pub, so it was big viewing figures.
Well, we started in the August of 2015. And then a woman called Alex Mahn, who was one of the big execs at Fremantle Media, she brokered this deal to go on ITV. And then I got a phone call from Chuck to say, we're going on ITV. And I said, oh, brilliant, great, we're going on ITV too. He said, no, ITV.
Oh,
we're
my
going
God.
on ITV.
I'd have been caking it, man.
No, you see, this is it. If you do this, you dream of being on a major network. You just dream of it. And okay, it wasn't prime time or anything, but the thought that potentially everybody with a television in the country could be watching you. Oh my, the adrenaline rush. Every time you do live TV, as you know, Mike, you get a countdown, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and it doesn't matter if you're doing shopping TV or ITV. It doesn't matter. You get this rush. And for the first ITV show, when that countdown started, how can I put this without being... I had a semi. There's no other way
a semi-permanent contract?
That's what I meant.
Right.
It was just so exciting. I loved it.
It was exciting for the people that watched as well. I think a lot of them are here. So let me read out some of these. Stephen King, Quizmania was great. Bring it back.
Wish we could.
Yeah. Also, Mark from Central said Quizmania was great telly. Remember it well from Info TV, and then when it went to ITV Play. Yeah,
we went for ITV, and then. You see, the thing is, very quickly, Fremantle Media made Quizmania, so Fremantle Media took a cut of the money, ITV took a cut of the money, then ITV Studios, their production arm, said, well, why don't we make our own? And then we take all the money and we can show Quizmania on ITV too.
Yeah.
So that's what they did.
Yeah.
And they put the Mint, their own production on ITV1, took all the money, the ITV2 was just an afterthought.
Yeah.
Then the Mint wasn't doing very well, and they brought us back on
for the
weekends.
For the weekends, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And then once that fizzled down, we were put on just the ITV Play channel.
Yeah.
And then Michael Grade came along as boss of ITV and said, I don't like this. And not only that, there's been lots of trouble with other phone-in shows, major shows, Anton Deck's Takeaway.
Babe Station.
Babe Station, yes. There's been other trouble with on the major shows. So ITV Play was the sacrificial lamb. And poor Debbie King, my lovely friend and colleague from Quizmania, she had just started the self-titled The Debbie King Show.
Yeah.
One show, and that was it. The plug was pulled on ITV Play. She did one bloody show, and they pulled the plug. It was as quick as that.
Yeah. Well, this was a time, and guys, just to let you know, because people are saying in the chat like, what's coming up, and just to say, so we've got some clips. We're going to watch some clips. So we're going to get a live sort of commentary from myself and Greggles of some classic moments, and also, and this is a bit of a right. Pack that in.
Go on, I'm getting ready. I haven't got any popcorn. I'll have crisps.
You wouldn't do that on ITV Play, so don't do it on my channel.
How many viewers have you got?
I don't know.
Have we got 1 million? We've got 1 million sometimes.
Probably more than I had on Speed Auction TV.
Oh, really? Oh, well.
Yeah. So, if you're wondering, we're going to do some clips, and this is going to be a surprise to Greggles, we're going to play Quizmania.
No way!
Yeah!
Bring it on!
Yeah, we're going to play Quizmania, guys. So, if you...
Joseph Fritzl isn't down here, by the way.
So, Emma Lou says, you'll never stop him eating, Mikey.
Not a chance. Look, everybody is piling the weight on at the moment, aren't they? We're not going out. What have we got to do? What have we got to do? We can watch YouTube and eat.
Actually, I've been getting fit.
Oh, I've been getting fit. don't make me fall out with you.
That'll never happen.
I've been getting fat.
Good work. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some clips and then we are going to play Quizmania. Now, here's the thing, kids. If you want to have a live call with Greggles, here's what you need to do if you want to play our game tonight. I want you to email me with your phone number, right? So you need to email, and I'll stick it in the chat, MikeySmithLive@gmail.com. Email MikeySmithLive@gmail.com. Put your phone number in there, and you may be selected by our random system, which is me. And we will give you a call, and you'll be speaking to Greggles live, and you could. And what can you win, Greggles?
You can win a refresher bar.
There you go. You can have a refresher bar.
And if you're a true fan, I'll chew it for you.
Okay, even better.
Leave my gappy teeth prints in it.
Greggles.
Hello, mate.
Do you want to watch some clips?
Is it clips of me?
No, it's my show reel. Are you ready?
Oh,
yeah, open them up again. So yeah, we've put the email address in the chat. It's MikeySmithLive@gmail.com.
cool.
And yeah, put a mobile phone number in and be ready between 8:30 and about 9:15, something like that.
9:15.
Yeah.
9:15.
9. Yeah.
You want me for more than an hour, do you?
Oh, come on, Greggles. I haven't
Get my
spoken to you in
agent on
ages.
the phone.
I haven't spoken to you in ages, Greggles. Do you remember the last time I saw you?
Yeah, we were in custody, weren't we?
No, I was doing a job in the middle of a road, which is my glamorous jobs that I do. So I was stood in the middle of a road in Scarborough, and Greggles did a drive-by.
And I saw you, and I drove round the roundabout and came back. I went, Mike! And you said, not now, Greg, piss off.
Well, I was busy digging an hole.
That's fine, yeah, fine. You told me to go away then, and now, you want to boost your numbers on your bloody live thing.
No, I really,
get Greg on.
I
Suddenly,
really need to.
You're down my trousers.
Let's watch some clips.
Yes, we will concentrate 6 hours of craziness into 3 hours. It's no worries. And of course, being after 10 o'clock, we can be very smutty as well. And filthy and dirty. Well, within the rules. Yeah. Rules, hey. What's your answer, Nige? 2 guesses. I'll give you one. One answer first.
Right, I'll try. Tea ceremony, please.
Tea ceremony?
Yeah, please.
That's crazy, Nige.
It's not there. Let's try again.
Oh, never mind. And I'll try tea farm, please.
Tea farm?
Yeah, please.
Sorry, Nige. Sorry. 2 interesting
That was nice. You gave him 2 goes.
answers.
But hang on. What's a tea ceremony, for a start? What is that? Have you heard of that?
Right, come on, Greggles. He's watched this show. He knows they're not normal answers.
That's true. That's fair enough.
He's trying to get around the system.
But neither of them on the board. Maybe he's been a bit too cryptic. Maybe I don't know. 2 guesses for the next caller. Happy Friday, everybody. This is Quizmania.
Can you hear all the sound effects when you're presenting it?
Yeah, we could hear everything. Yeah.
Like on
speakers down there.
Taking you through into Friday. Which always puts us in a good mood, doesn't it? I'm going to say hello to my father-in-law, Richard. Hello, father-in-law. Had an unexpected operation.
Ken says, hands up if you're not watching the clips but just staring at these 2 on the screen.
On his poorly mates today.
Oh, you think of that, I better give him something to look at.
That's the way Greggles likes it.
And he was walking around on it within, well, not walking, hobbling, as usual, but still up on his feet within an hour of this operation. Amazing. He had an accident years ago and he's got all these screws in his leg, and one of them had gone manky, and his ankle swelled up yesterday, and it got really painful. And so they said, whip him in.
Hey, Greggles.
Yeah.
I've just noticed you've got 2 buttons undone. Not now.
Here as well.
There.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're still doing it now?
Yeah. You see, I lead, Simon Cowell follows. You see?
You definitely made a choice there to give them a sense of what's going on. Oh, hello.
Whip him in. So they had to play around. They opened it, sliced them, and got all the mank out.
That's enough, Greggles.
Which is nice. Father-in-law, hello. Mike in Newcastle.
Liam Shaw says, stop doing your Leslie Grantham impression.
Hello, thanks for your email. Tonight's hot topic is, tell me a lie about you. Mike says, you probably won't have heard this yet, but this afternoon I was appointed head of light entertainment at the BBC, and I would like you to be the new host of the remake of the Generation game on a primetime Saturday night slot. That's the biggest load of BS I've ever heard.
I'm glad it's not just me that makes up emails from callers.
Oh, I make up fan mail all the time, like me.
Well,
all these people here, you can't see underneath here. I'm typing away. Anybody in the chat now who's complimenting me, saying how great I am, that's me.
Well, isn't it right that you were getting thousands of? I was speaking to one of the producers, and they were saying that you were getting like thousands of emails after all the shows, and that was like before Twitter. Did you ever get any really weird?
Oh God, yeah, I had death
or...
threats. I had a couple of death threats, and there was one. This guy who I'm going to kill you, which I had about 5 or 6 of them. And bear in mind, Quizmania on at the time it was.
Was that your agent?
Well, yeah, I fell behind with my commission payments, and.
No, I know that's not true. They take it at source. You know that.
They do indeed. They do indeed. They'll get you 1 gig and then they'll milk it for years. Anyway, I had about 5 or 6 people say I'm going to kill you, but there was one I got that mentioned my family, and that of course is overstepping the mark. So I got in touch with the guys at Fremantle, and apparently they said, "Oh, we've got a department that deals with this sort of thing." And because Fremantle Media made the X Factor, Simon Cowell got literally hundreds of these every week. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. So
hang on. Are you saying that the department that was set up to handle your email went on to handle Simon Cowell's hate mail? Is that right?
No. The bad one, the really bad one I got was sent to this department that had been set up for Simon Cowell. And it turned, they did the detective work, they got the police involved, and it turned out that this guy had also, in the same week, because they traced it somehow, and he'd sent threats to the players of Yeovil Town Football Club as well in the same week. And that's what he did. He just spent time sending death threats and making people unhappy, which is a bit weird, really, isn't it?
I've got some questions for you.
Go on.
And this is a question I was going to ask you, actually. Now, who said this? Let me just check. Oh, yeah. Patrick says, were you told the puzzle answers before the show? Good question, Patrick. Greggles?
It's a very good question. You're a bit nosy, Patrick, but it's a good question. No, we were never called into the production meeting, but occasionally, just very occasionally, I would ask the question. I would say, "Can I see the answers tonight?" And they'd say, "There you go." Just to change it up a bit for me, but I preferred not knowing the answers. So when the person was on hold, finding out if their answer was correct or not, I didn't find out until exactly the same time as them. So that sort of made it more exciting. That was my preference.
That's a bit like, when you're on shopping television and you'd prefer not to know whether the wash balls really work. It's a similar thing, innit? It sort of assuages your guilt, doesn't it, mate?
I'll never forget the time when I was presenting on Price Drop TV, and this is when they were experimenting with new graphics. And the graphic came up, "Wash balls next." There wasn't any punctuation in there. It wasn't washballs.
We're going to have a look in one. We're going to have a look in 1 second at an angry caller.
Right.
But until that, I just want to say a big shout out. We've got a bit of a streaming legend in the chat, a chap called Novabug, who does a lot of gaming streams. Big streamer he is. He's a brilliant guy. We've got Novabug there.
Hello, Novabug.
Big shout out as well. We've got Smooth MJ. We've got Kirsty.
Paul Evers.
Paul Evers. Tell me about Paul Evers.
Paul, well, he was a price dropper. He was one of us, mate. I think he was just about before you, or just a bit after you, or no, a bit before you. Yeah, Paul. And he does cruise ships and everything. He's a lovely guy. Hello, Paul. Nice to see you. Well, I can't see you. Good job as well. You sat there in your pants eating pizza.
Lee H says, I remember...
Lee what? Sorry, hang on. Lee what?
Lee H.
Lee
H.
H.
Can you hear through that shirt? I said H.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. You're saying H. And that's, man, come on. H.
Right, imagine being this guy's producer. Right, Lee H says, I remember...
No, Lee H. H.
I remember...
Muck.
Shut your face. I remember the days working on shopping TV back then. At least now I've moved on. I'm a producer at the BBC. You need to get in touch with them.
What do you do, mate? What sort of shows do you produce, mate?
Well, he's working from home at the moment.
I always loved Lee H. Lee H.
Right, I think we've said that enough now. Let's have a look.
You haven't said it. You still say Lee H.
Right, literally, shut up. I'm going to show you a clip of... not everybody loves Greggles, okay?
No.
Here we go.
0901 656 6000. No clock on the screen so we can take a caller at any time. Here we go. You're live on Quizmania. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Who's this?
It's Chris from London.
Chris from London. Sounding like a game show host, Chris. Hey. Chris, what do you do for a living?
I'm a policeman.
You never are.
I am.
Are you you're clearly the laughing police.
He's luring you in.
All night. Chris, welcome to Quizmania. Go for it. What you got for me?
Wanker.
Thank you very much indeed. We apologise for Chris from London, who clearly isn't a policeman, because we like policemen. We don't like Chris.
You notice how I didn't deny it.
But then again, we know that there are goon-faced pillets out there, don't we? £260 still.
You couldn't say that now.
Just imagine him now. I mean, he's on Twitter all day now, just wanker troll.
What are you on about? He's in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Keep it at £260.
Yeah, he says you're a wanker.
Sorry, Chris, mate.
Again, I can't deny it. I've not changed it 15 years.
0901 656
I'm just enjoying you watching you get out of this one.
6000.
There you go. Oh, we'll leave that there.
Oh, we'll leave that. Oh, God, that?
Yeah?
Where did you get that from?
Mate, I know people.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Okay, so we should explain this while it's popped up on the screen. Hello to Billy Boobtube Boy.
Hey, what? Billy Boobtube Boy. Yes.
Azzy was very impressed with how you dealt with the guy swearing at you there. That was
yeah.
You showed your experience there of dealing with people on Countdown.
No, mate, it was my experience of being called a wanker.
Yeah. So
plenty of practice with comebacks.
Yeah, I'm sure. So we'll play this clip very briefly, but just tell us. So I believe that on Quizmania, you brought out a charity single, right? And you're all on it, but then ITV...
Stop a minute! Stop! I'm so sorry!
What?
Lee says, always looking for presenters to join the pool, but not sure Greggles or Mikey will be right for the one show. Stop everything! Stop everything! Right! Excuse me a minute. Mike, I'm taking over.
Okay.
Oi! Now, enough of that. The one show. For too long, Matt Baker has been on there. Hello, I'm Matt Baker. Welcome to One Show. And it's really great to be with you. And aren't I sickly sweet? And butter wouldn't melt in my mouth. Boring! Boring! Now, here's your chance. Not only to put me and Mikey on the One Show sofa, but also to make a name for yourself. A producer with balls. A producer who is not afraid to make a right decision. I could double your ratings overnight. Mike could further double them. So you go from 5 million to lots more, right? So get us an audition. You know, when all this... no, they sit apart now on the one show, don't they, Mike?
What?
Yeah, he's not even listening to me. That's how boring I am. Forget it, mate. Forget it. If I'm that bloody boring, why should I go on BBC One? Thanks for that, Mike. You just screwed it.
Greggles.
What?
Undo them buttons again, mate.
No. I'm not here for your amusement and your sexual gratification. Oh, the story of this. So we were at Butlins. A load of us went to Butlins and we did this.
Okay, sing along if you know the words.
No.
My TV on, so damn effective. Can't sleep at all. My mind's neglected. No competition. Our thoughts rejected. 5, 6, 5. 4, close the door. 3 to 4. Are you ready? 2, director's view.
Do you know what's cool about this? I presume these are all people who worked on the show, yeah?
They are, yeah. That's Jess there.
Okay, let's do.
She lives in Dubai now.
Okay, well, let's give a shout out to some of the crew then. So let's see who these people are. Here we go.
That's Jess.
I knew who that is.
That's Stu, producer Stu. Debbie King.
Quizmania.
Simon lives in New Zealand now.
Oh, was he a presenter?
No, he was a producer.
I recognise him.
Very flamboyant and very camp, and that's probably why you thought he was a presenter.
If you have a look there, team, that is you can see the gallery there. That's the gallery for Quizmania, I presume, Greggles.
I can see Daniel in the background.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Daniel in the background, yeah.
And you can even see they're using Windows XP on that computer, which
man,
dates him.
I mean, this is old. Milk eating. Kirsty Duffy, Lee Baldry, Debbie King, Nigel Mitchell, Lottie Mayer, she's lovely. Great singer as well. Lee, Linda, Lufty, sorry, not Lufty, I always call him Lufty. Lee again.
Whoa.
Good Lord.
Whoa, what's going on here? You won't be able to do that these days.
I don't know, that's Kirsty again, but my goodness me, she was outstanding.
Hang on, how did you know that was her just from that shot?
Leave it.
Okay, go on.
Neil, you got Ollie there. Ollie now, who is a very, very going from right to left. Neil, Ollie, who does calligraphy and stuff. He's amazing. Then you got Sky, who's now got a TV network named after him. I've just said her name. I've forgotten it. Jess, there we are. Nigel and Lee and Debbie. There's Shawnee baby, flash in the background. There's Daniel. He was a bit of a hippie.
Guys, if you're watching at the moment, still to come, Greggles will be playing Quizmania live on this channel with callers, okay?
Kirsty was very popular with the male viewers.
Oh, aye. Hello to Kirsty M. Hello to Simon Osborne. Hello to David Bradford. Big hello to Retro and Lim.
Hello, everyone.
Hello to Yellow Belly. Hello to Velociraptor.
Isn't Lee a handsome bugger, isn't he? It makes you sick, doesn't it?
Which one's
Makes
Lee?
you absolutely sick. The one who was on a second ago. Lee Baldry. So handsome, ripped. He's got tight abs. Still has. Makes you absolutely sick.
I'm sure you like me, Greggles, over the years, people have wondered, over the years, as people do, whether you appreciate a handsome man.
I appreciate when a man is handsome. You know, I wouldn't, even before all this was going on, I wouldn't go within 2 meters of one. Not in that way. You know, a firm handshake and nothing more.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
The rumours are out there.
Oh, is that Yvonne?
Say that again.
Is he Yvonne?
Yvonne, it is Yvonne. She used to work on proper telly before she joined Quizmania.
Yeah, she made a lot of like BBC dramas in the 80s.
BBC dramas, Central TV, big entertainment shows.
I think
that is Christopher Biggins.
This is speaking of which, Christopher Biggins didn't Chris Moyles ring in once?
He did, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, the puzzle was something shop, and he phoned in, and first of all he called me Biggins. And then I said...
so Chris Moyles off the radio? He was like doing the Radio 1 breakfast show?
Up with Chris Moyles, and he was up for breakfast the next morning, so God knows what he was up doing up at 1 o'clock. And he phoned up and he said, can I get my answer then, Biggins? I said, yeah, go on. Knocking shop. Dirty boy.
While I've still got you then, while we're doing questions...
Yes!
You mentioned before that you all went to Butlins.
We did.
So, what happened there?
Well,
so this is all the presenters, isn't it?
Yeah, we were doing very well, and we had no idea that we were about to be shunted to ITV2. So we put our hands in the kitty and booked a trip to Butlins in Bognor.
Yeah.
And we just had a weekend there, and it was nice. And the first day there, I thought, well, I'm away from my missus. I'll do something I don't normally do. I had to go in a fruit machine, and I won £375.
300 and what?
I won 375 quid on a fruit machine. First day we were there. Did I buy anyone a drink? Did I, Heck?
And that's more than you got picked. Hang on. Greggles.
Yes?
Why have you got open access to gaffer tape in your basement?
Protection.
But it's in your basement, mate.
Yeah, we're putting callers through in a minute, aren't we?
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This is why people get funny ideas, Greggles.
You can't be too careful.
Okay.
I've read this on the internet. Put gaffer tape on your forehead, it protects you.
Let's... Right.
I've just realised I put this on my hair. That's going to really hurt, isn't it?
So
I'm going to have to take it off. Yeah.
I'm going to show a clip in a second of one of your last shifts at Quizmania.
Hang on, I can't hear you.
I'm going to...
One of my last shifts, yeah.
Yeah. So before that, I want you to tell me, like, was it the mint?
How'd you what? Come on, you're auditioning for the one show here, come on.
How did it end? Was it the mint sort of took over, or what happened there, mate?
You can tell you weren't listening to me earlier, weren't you?
No, you were saying that...
The chat. You're too busy looking at the chat, looking at your bloody numbers. Oh, where are my numbers for me channel? Mate,
I'm trying to be interactive
to what I was telling you. I'll tell you again. Jesus.
This is so... Do you know what's funny about this, Greggles?
What?
There's a couple of people in the chat who have had to produce me in the past.
Yeah, God help them.
And I'm playing them, and you're playing me.
You mean fighting against you?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right.
So, the mint came on, but then it didn't do very well. So you came back at the weekend.
They brought us back at weekends to boost their figures.
So what happened? What went wrong? Because there's loads of people in the chat saying, we need it back. What went wrong?
The execs... Michael Gray didn't like us. He came into ITV. He didn't like us. He thought we were common. Which, when you look at what's on ITV now, particularly ITV2, rather laughable. So he didn't like us. He just didn't. He wasn't a fan of the show. William Van Rest. Yes, I will name him. He's still working at ITV doing something, head of carpets or something. He was head of interaction or consumer at ITV. Mm-hmm. And he thought we were a bit lowbrow.
Yeah.
So he decided that we should be shunted off, first of all, to ITV2 and then to the ITV Play channel. And then they did this Mint thing from the Mint Mansion.
And that was the guy off Big Brother, weren't it?
Brian Dowling did it. Craig Steve. I mean, all great presenters, don't get me wrong. Lovely Cat Shoe, who's now on Magic Radio. She was very lovely. Oh, wow, she was cool.
All right, Greggles, carry on with the story. Greggles!
Sorry. Yes. So that was that.
And that was the end. But not before...
Still thinking about Cat.
Not before, so I believe you and all the Quizmania lot all went off for an historic visit to Stringfellows. Is that right?
Oh, God. How do you know about that?
I'm well connected, mate. I'm on Facebook.
Not many of us went. Debbie's now husband, John, and I, and Chuck. I think it was only the three of us. Don't remember much of that night, but yes, we did. We did go to Stringfellows. Hey, you see, mate. You know, I used to live in Scarborough then. I used to live near London, and so there was things to do. It's not like here now, where there's, I thought things were bad in Scarborough before lockdown, and now Scarborough's been locked down, and now the rest of the country's been locked down. You can pretend you're on holiday in Scarborough because it's that bleeding boring.
Well, what people don't realise, Greggles, is being stuck at home with a sense of anxiety and nothing to do is a bit like being an out-of-work presenter, isn't it?
I wouldn't know.
Well, we wouldn't know. I'm just saying it might be.
Oh, it might be at a guess. Yeah.
Okay, let's watch some Greggles.
I'm going to say hello to my father-in-law, Richard.
We've done that.
My father-in-law.
What?
We've done that.
Oh, sorry.
We've seen. Good God.
Hello. Hi, who's this?
That's apple, isn't it, Greg?
It's a very nice apple. Fizzes in your mouth. John, it fizzes in your mouth. Yeah. I'll find out what they are and you can go get some. What's your answer?
I don't
But he's still eating!
So try tea tray.
Tea tray?
Yeah.
Already been said, sorry. Hello?
Hello?
This is so juicy. No, it's Greg. Hello?
Hello, it's Stephen.
No, it's Greg. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, who are you?
Stephen?
You're Stephen.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hiya. What's your answer, Stephen?
Tea merchants.
Not been dead so far.
I make myself laugh sometimes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Mark from Ivor.
It's Mark from Ivor. Mark earlier on won. How much did you get? 75?
Yes, it was indeed.
Give me another one, go on.
Tea bold.
Tea bowl?
Yes.
What's a tea bowl, Mark?
I ain't got a clue.
Did people have Google back then?
I think so, yeah. I think, what's a T-bowl? I haven't got a clue. Just maybe wonder how many people just pick a random word out of the dictionaries.
Because they played the game and they know that it's sometimes a little bit...
Is it T-hypothermia?
Tell us that classic. Isn't there a classic one that that you weren't very keen on? Where was it something to do with something in an handbag?
Oh, God, yeah. Everyone knows about that.
Go on, tell us.
Well, I wasn't presenting that night, thank God, because I would have been roped into the papers. It made the papers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the full story. The answer it was the top answer for the most money. And the question was things you find in a woman's handbag. And everyone who knows that the top answer for £3,000 was roll plugs. Roll plugs, things you find in a woman's handbag. Roll plugs. It's a bit silly, isn't it? It's a bit silly. And people do ask me, why roll plugs? I was in the office that day when they were putting that game together.
Yeah.
And there used to be two blokes who would put the games together. And they were stuck for a top answer. And they said to Alison, the production coordinator, they said, Alison, go in your handbag, just tell us some of the stuff that's in there. And she went, so-and-so, lipstick, purse, got some roll plugs. That'll do! Roll plugs! And that's how they came up with the answer for that. So it kind of validated what they decided was the top answer, but at the same time, what a load of cack. Roll plugs!
Yeah,
Nobody got it! I mean, God! Gee,
and as in with all these things, it's the poor presenter who's got to stare down the camera and pretend it's the most obvious thing in the world.
You see, this is the viewers don't see everyone behind the scenes. They don't see the lads in the office putting the games together. You are Quizmania. When you sell a yellow toilet seat with a red dragon on the lid, which I did once on TV, it's not the buyers who have bought it in for you to sell. You are selling it. It's you. You're running a market stall on the telly, so it's you.
Do you know what?
Did you ever get that toilet seat to sell? Did you get it?
No, but I had the butterfly.
Bright yellow. Go on.
I had the butterfly transfers. Did you ever have them?
There were thousands of those things. Butterfly transfers. It could put on windows and walls.
Yeah.
They were just. Oh God. Gee. I mean, when we first started Price Drop TV in 2003. Bloody good stuff. Sheepskin rugs, bicycles, and
Maasai figurines, says Patrick. Maasai figurines, remember that?
Oh, Maasai figurines. Jeez.
Do you remember Stephen? Was it Stephen? Who was the artist? Stephen Crawford? Something.
Mulhern.
No. Who was
Stephen Gayford.
Stephen Gayford, yeah.
Yeah, we have these limited to 20 million, limited edition Stephen Gayford wildlife prints.
Yeah, and we were printing them off in the office, weren't we? That's a joke.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I have no idea. But they were limited edition and certificate of authenticity. What the hell's all that about? A certificate of authenticity? Who's printed that?
Made up in PowerPoint.
Well, yeah. Oh, happy days.
Greggles.
Yellow.
Let's play Quizmania.
Oh, what's this? What have you done?
What haven't I done?
Jobs with C. Now, hang on a minute. Is that jobs that contain the letter C or jobs that begin with C?
Is he what?
I'm really boring you, aren't I? Jobs that begin with C or jobs with the letter C in them?
So, that is jobs that begin with the letter C.
Jobs that begin with the letter C. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good graphic, that. You've done that.
Yeah, I did it in PowerPoint.
Yeah. They're not in prize order, though, are they? They're a bit... £1,000,000 quid! Oh, what? Oh, go on. We got a caller live.
Well, yeah, almost. Hang on.
All right, then.
Nearly. Wait. Hang on.
Just spending a bit of time here. Oh, phone's ringing.
Okay, shut up, Greggles. You've got a caller.
Hello, who's calling Quizmania?
Hello, it's Pam.
Pam, what's your surname, Pam?
Rosie.
I beg your pardon?
Rosie. R-O-S-I-E.
Rosie, like rosy buttocks.
Yeah, like rosy buttocks. Yeah.
Do you have rosy buttocks?
I do today, yeah.
Why? What have you been doing to get rosy buttocks?
Sitting on my arse all day.
Yeah, what? Sitting on someone else's arse. You could try that tomorrow. Have you got anyone whose arse you can sit on?
I do. I'll probably sit on the dog's arse.
It's what, sorry?
I'll sit on the dog's arse.
Sit on the dog's arse. You see, this, in the space of 15 seconds, has gone as weird as the original Quizmania. And when it was on at 1 o'clock in the morning, I thought, people are pissed. They're coming from the pub.
I'm very excited. It's the first time I've ever got through to Quizmania.
Well, you know, it's a big moment. It's a big moment. Don't blow this now. Don't blow this. Pam with the rosy buttocks. Give me an answer. Jobs beginning with C.
Okay. I'm going to go for cartoonist.
Oh. A cartoonist? Where are you from, by the way?
Oh, that was really good.
No. I said, where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from Edinburgh, but I live in Somerset.
I can hear a bit of Scottish and I can hear a bit of West Country. You've lived exactly half your life in Scotland and half your life in the West Country, haven't you?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I'm just very
There you go. And what brought you here tonight, Pam Rosie? Why did you tune into this?
because this was amazing. Oh my god. I spent years trying to get through to Quizmania.
And you never
Years.
did.
And here I am, live.
And was that not a right answer, Mike? Cartoonist. That's
Really?
this is.
Money!
Give her the money!
Give her another guess.
I'll give you another guess. Go on then.
Christ.
Christ! Is it there? Christ! Full or part-time? No, part-time, full-time Christ. Not there. Sorry.
Columnist.
A what?
A columnist.
She's having another go. Did you say she could have another go?
Yeah.
Columnist, is it there?
Ask again.
Columnist, is it there? Oh, not the real thing.
Oh, come on.
No. Pam, you've been a lovely contestant. I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
I certainly have.
I certainly have. All right, my Scottish yokel. Thank you very much indeed, and thanks for playing Quizmania. Get rid of it.
Greggles.
Thank you. Bye. He was nice in a way.
Lovely Pam. Where was she from?
Somerset, but she's from Scotland
All right.
originally. Yeah, that was good. That was Pam. Perfect caller. You were a little bit strange. You had answers standing by. You gave me something to be funny with. Perfect caller. Ticked all the boxes, mate.
So listen, if you want to play along, all you've got to do is send your phone number to MikeySmithLive@gmail.com.
Is this just a sneaky way to get the phone number of Fit Birds? Is that what you're doing? Because, you know, she had quite a sexy voice. Let's make no bones about it. She had quite a sexy voice. Are you going to go to a secret room afterwards? Hello? Yeah, it's Mikey here. Mikey who says H instead of H.
Right, what is your problem with that?
It's wrong, man! It's H! And earlier, something else you did earlier, I asked you a question, and you started the answer with the word so. I said something like, how did you do that? And you went, so.
Yeah, that's because I do a lot of pre-recorded interviews, and I'm giving someone an edit point.
Oh, it's an edit point.
I'm very professional, Greggles.
So everyone who does it on Dragon's Den, they do it because it's an edit point. How much have you put into the company so far? So I've put 75. What's so about? What's so?
They're helping the editor out.
If you say so at the start of an answer to a question, you're a tosspot.
Undo one more button.
Yeah, okay.
Undo one more button, thanks. Let's just catch up on the chat and then we'll watch some more clips and then we're going to do another caller.
I got a bit angry then.
Yeah, you did. Hello to Emma Lou says, oh God. Simon Osborne says H as in H from Steps.
Yeah, not H. Mike.
Yeah.
You know the organisation where all the wonderful doctors and nurses work. What do you call that? 3 letters.
NHS.
You see, NHS. Nobody ever says NHS. They say NHS. But when they say H standalone, H, they say H. Wrong! Don't you are me.
We've had a guess in the chat. Now, I don't want to encourage this, but Old Style Gaming, who is
go on.
also a streamer, Old Style Gaming, says cardiologist.
Well, you got to phone up and have a go, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, phone up and have a go, All-Star streamer. You're not just because you got 90 followers on bloody YouTube doesn't mean you're too big to phone in. For goodness sake. I must say hello to Peter. Peter, who's watching. Peter Carter's watching.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi,
Yeah.
who's this?
Is that Greggles?
Yes.
It's Hugh.
Hello, Hugh.
How are you?
I'm all right, Hugh. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm in Kent.
Are you? Whereabouts?
Deepest Kent.
Deepest Kent.
Near Gillingham.
Oh, right.
Near Chatham.
I've never been to Kent.
I have now.
I've been to Suffolk, but I've never been to Kent.
Quite away from
I
Kent.
have now.
Yeah. I know it is. I was just saying I've been to Suffolk. I've been to Aberdeen.
I haven't.
Got one up on you, Hugh.
Never been to Scotland.
Haven't you?
No.
You get the right deal on the internet. You can get that for about 20 quid.
Can even now. Oh, well, not now. The travel was.
That's a good deal.
Sorry, I forgot I was on telly. No, just chatting away to
You
you.
enjoying that apple?
Candy,
It's
can forget your
gorgeous,
own
mate.
name.
I've got some apple, absolutely. Is it a Cox's? Or is it a
That's an apple. Sorry?
a juicy apple?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so
I'll
funny.
find out what sort it is. I'm going to let everyone know because I'll be doing you a favour, believe me. These are gorgeous. Anyway, Hugh, I could talk to you for about
tasty.
another 44 hours, but they're telling me to get on with it. What's your answer?
Well, all my answers are gone.
Oh, no.
Can't
Hang
think
on
of
then,
one.
go away.
Well, yeah, I've got one.
Have you?
Tea stain. I bet it's not there. I bet it's not there.
Stain? Not there. Not there. That's me. Hello?
Hello.
You was nice, wasn't he, love?
It was.
He was? You fancy him?
Not really.
How do you know?
I don't have a clue.
He might be even better looking than me.
It might be, Greg, but you never know.
Well, I do know because it's impossible. Who is this? Who are you?
It's Colette again.
Hello again, Colette. What you got?
How did I get
I
away
don't know
with
if this is one, but it's just come up in my spell checker. T. Berry. Berry.
T. Berry, which has just come up in Colette's spell checker. Not that spell checker. Spell checker. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
It's Holden again.
It's Alwyn again.
And I've just missed £300.
Oh! Poo sticks.
It was tea dance, and I thought somebody had already said it, but never mind.
Oh,
damn it.
Alwyn.
I know.
Oh, bless Olwyn.
We like Alwyn.
Greggles,
Hello, mate.
let's play. Hang on.
Well, let's not. I'm eating crisps.
Let's play Quizmania.
All right, then. Have we got a caller?
Hopefully.
All right.
Hello there. Turn your stream volume down, if you will.
Yeah. Crying out loud.
Hello, you're going through to Greggles now. Say hello to Greggles.
Hi.
I'm just finishing my crisps. Hang on. Right, I'm ready now. Hello.
Hiya, are you alright?
Yeah, who the goddamn are you?
This is Stephen King.
It's Stephen King. Now, let me tell you about Stephen King, Mikey, baby. Stephen King, I know this Stephen King.
Okay.
Because big fan of Quizmania, I know that. Been in touch over the years on Twitter and stuff. And I went into Morrison's, was it, in Reading?
Yeah,
And he
that's
came
it,
up to me in Morrison's in Reading and said, "It's Greggles, isn't it?" And I said, "Hang on a minute, are you from the tax office?" You said, "No, I work here." And we had a chat, didn't we? Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were quarantined for 3 weeks, weren't you, afterwards? Because I came within 2 meters of you. But you're all right now, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely fine, yes.
Good, man. How you doing? How's life?
Very good, thank you, yes.
How are you finding this staying at home and doing sod all?
I'm actually still working because I work in the supermarket. It's because we're key workers.
You are a key worker, aren't you? Like the people who
I know,
work at
that's what I say
Timpson's.
now, yeah.
No, and we thank you. You know, people who are working through this and coming face to face with customers, you're not getting the credit you deserve. And everybody who does this, you're wonderful. You're marvellous. Anyway, Stephen, your chance to win a pretend amount of money. It's jobs beginning with the letter C. What have you got?
Cashier.
You are one, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it, yeah, I am, yeah.
A cashier. You haven't got the right. You haven't got the right sound effect, have you, mate?
What am I supposed to have?
Well, hang on. It's meant to be. No, that one.
Oh, that's better.
Right,
Right, Stephen, we'll give you 2 more guesses.
I'll give you 2 more. I don't know if it's there or not. So you go R, and as soon as I hit R, I'll press that. But if it's a right answer, then we'll go with. Well, sorry, we should have rehearsed it. Go on, we'll give you 2 more guesses.
Yep.
Go on, then.
Carpenter.
A what, mate?
A carpenter.
A carpenter, like our good Lord Jesus Christ. Carpenter.
Yep.
Is it there? Not there. You got 1 more guess to win a virtual cash sum. Go on.
Tell you what I'll do for you, Stephen. If you get
a chef.
A chef.
A chef, yeah.
Is that a right answer?
It's there!
It's there! Yes!
Woo, woo, woo!
Oh, how much hasn't he won? What's he not won?
You've won £5 if this was 2007, but it's not.
Oh, but it's not. So you've won that all. But you've won some pride to take away. Because not only have you been complimented by one of the country's greatest television presenters, you've also won some virtual money. So what about that, Stephen? What are you going to say for yourself? That's it. Yeah. I don't blame you at all. That's exactly what I would have said. God bless you, Stephen. Thanks for all you do, and take care, buddy.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, mate. Bye-bye. Stephen King. I don't know how he finds time to work at Morrison's and write all those horror stories.
And all those short stories, and all those tweets.
Yeah, and the tweets. Yeah, saying Greggles, you're wonderful.
I tell you what, I wasn't expecting as many applications as we've got.
Why not?
No reason. Do you want to watch another clip?
Of course I do, if it's me.
Okay, this is a bit of a blooper. Are you ready?
Oh God, right. Yeah, we had a few of those.
I can read men's minds. I'm going to prove this right now. So here we have young David.
Welcome
David?
to the show. Live show. No, sorry, bollocks.
Right, okay, I have no idea what happened there. I must apologise for Greg Scott's language. So right now, I'm going to try and read David's mind. You won't be able to do that.
Can I? Oh, all right, yeah, okay.
I can pause it if you want.
What a surprise! Save that for someone else.
No,
I'm all right.
We actually heard you at 3 o'clock, but you weren't here.
No.
Hey?
Oh, hang on, what
It's
do
a
you
long
mean?
story, I'll tell you later on, but we heard you.
At the meeting.
But you weren't here. And you should watch back the tapes, they're quite entertaining. And we don't condone that language, do we?
What language?
Please just apologise to the public for
For what?
anything they might have not appreciated.
No. Right,
It doesn't make any sense right now, but you'll be glad you've done it.
Okay, well, anything I've done or not done, I apologize. Well, I should apologize.
Did you not know?
I honestly didn't know. When that went, for a little while, we went out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And the show had started. It had only just started. And I was still on the A40 going into London. And what had happened? I was recording the day before a voiceover for something.
Yeah.
For something to do with the show. And I muffed it up and I said, oh, bollocks.
As you do.
And so they started going out live 3 o'clock the next day. And for some reason, I think it was Simon Mattox on sound. He went, oh, it went out. This bloody outtake went out. Me saying bollocks. And I don't use shitting words like bloody that and buggering.
See, when I watched that, I thought you might be doing like a mic test or something in another part of the studio.
No, it was the day before. I was recording a voiceover, a promo for it. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the story behind that. I'd never swear in a live studio situation.
Of course you wouldn't.
No.
Tell us who the other presenter is there.
That's Chuck Thomas. Chuck Thomas, co-creator of Quizmania. The man is a genius. The man's a genius. And he went over, when Quizmania finished, he went over to America, produced some stuff over there for a while. And now he works for News UK doing stuff. Great guy. Great. One of my favourite people.
Yeah, big shout out to Chuck.
Yeah.
He did actually text me earlier and he said he's watching you on the big screen. And he's the kind of guy who probably has a very big telly, I would say.
Chuck is always watching me, whether it's on the television or on a stepladder with binoculars over the top of the hedge at the front of the building, at the front of the house.
And I think you'll agree with me, Chuck always pays his invoices on time, doesn't he?
He always paid his invoices on time. Sadly, though, he paid my agent at the time, and she was very slow forwarding the money to me after taking her ridiculous percentage. So,
well, thank you for that detail.
Chuck always paid on time, yeah.
So, a couple of things to say here. One is that the email lines are now closed. Thank you for putting that in the...
yes, about bloody 7 minutes past 9.
Right. And also, can I ask you, if you are watching this stream, can you please like it? because it will really help to boost this for other fans when it goes.
And subscribe to Mikey Smith Live.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll
I'm
send
a voiceover artist, you know.
Yeah, I know you are.
Just saying.
Is there any... Actually, while we think on, Greggles, where can people find you on the internet these days?
GregScott.tv. That's GregScott.tv. And in addition to that, you can regularly hear me on the Fame Shopping channel on Sky. You can also hear me at railway stations across the UK now, doing very important announcements about coronavirus and public spacing between people type stuff. I do a very, very serious announcement.
Do you remember any of the announcement that you recorded?
Yeah, I can bring up a script if you want. If you give me a minute, I can bring up a script.
Okay, well, while you do that, just to let you know, guys, there's another round on the way. We're going to go back to a caller.
Yeah, let's do this.
And also, just to say, just catch up on the chat here. Yeah, just a reminder, please do like the stream. As he says, the survey says.
You're sounding a bit desperate now, mate.
All right, I'm trying my best here. Peter Cook says...
Peter Carter. That's Peter Carter.
Sorry.
He works on Good Morning Britain.
All right. Well, he's up late. Are there any predetermined answers? I just want to make sure.
Tonight?
I think so. Greg, just to say, this quiz is actually one. It's a real quiz off Quizmania that we're using, just to say.
Oh, is it? Was this... Oh, right. Okay, I didn't know that.
Hazel Palmer says, I'll give him a $5. Hazel's offering to give the last caller a $5. That's good of her.
No, what? No, you've misunderstood. She's going to give me a bunch of 5s.
Okay. And Peter Sharkley says, Greggles, you've got something that's huge, apparently.
Yeah.
Is that an online presence?
No.
Okay. DJ Max says plenty of fish.
Right?
Yep. And David Bradford says, I can't see a thumbs up anywhere. Give us a clue.
A thumbs up?
Yeah. So on your stream, if you hit the thing, you'll find it. Right. Oi Oi says, you be good on Countdown.
You see.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Tell that story quickly, then we'll do another round.
Which one?
Countdown.
Countdown. Well, right now I'm waiting for Nick Hewer to retire. I think he's 74 years old. It's about time he stepped down. He's rich enough he can retire now and have enough money to live on for the rest of time. So why the hell doesn't he step down and pass the mantle to me? Why the hell not?
You used to work on there, didn't you?
Well, I used to be the old audience warm-up man. Yeah, 13 years I did it. Yeah. And the thing is, Mikey baby, Mike darling, Mike, big boy.
Love you.
Mr. Dangly, Mr. War. Mike. The thing is, Alex Marn, who I mentioned earlier, who was the boss of Fremantle, she's now the CEO of Channel 4. So she knows exactly who I am, and she is in a position to snap her fingers when Nick Hewer does leave Countdown and say, Greg, on you go.
Do you know what, Greggles?
Yeah?
Me and Chuck Thomas are always saying this. We always say this, and it's really true. Everyone knows who Greggles is.
yeah, they do, but that's not necessarily a good thing, is it?
It's true, though.
But it's things like wanted posters and stuff like that.
I meet people on jobs all the time, and everyone knows who Greggles is.
Well, why the hell are they working?
This is work.
Then?
This is work.
How can one be so popular and talented and work so frigging seldom? Eh?
Greggles.
Ridiculous. Bloody Mulhern, isn't it?
Greggles.
Open your bloody fridge, he's there.
All right, shut your face. We're getting another caller. Here we go. Okay, stand by.
12 minutes past 9. Jesus.
All right.
Yeah.
People are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I say they are. Just being polite.
Here we go. Say hello to Greggles.
Hello, Greg.
All right, who's that?
Hey, Greggy. It's Chris.
Sorry, it's who?
Chris. C-H-R-I-S.
Bleeding shout at me, pal. I'll smash your face in. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Hello, where are you from, Chris?
Oh, I'm from Essex, Colchester.
Oh, Essex. Is it true what they say about Essex people?
Oh, in what way? There's a few things they say about us.
Well, about 3 letters,
No, we're good people, Greg. Not like Scarborough or anything.
No, I'm not. No, not those 3 letters. Those 3 letters. S, T, and D.
No, we're good down here.
Oh, that's all right then. You know, that's fine. So what do you do for a living, Chris? Or what did you do for a living before you were forced to stay at home?
Well, working at school, PE teacher.
A PE teacher, right? So now, So are you at school now? Not now, obviously not time in the evening. But are you off work?
Yeah, off work. Yeah, working for mine. Well.
So you're going to get 80% of your wage. Am I right?
Yeah.
And when do you get your first payment? Do you know?
No, not off the top of my head. Why are you after some?
No, I'm actually, just for a change, I'm being serious. Just for a change, are you all right to manage until you get some money, or is it going to be really tight for you?
I think it's going to be difficult for lots of people, isn't it? So, you know, I'm grateful that I've got some.
Well, I'm not asking them, I'm asking you.
Well, no, I mean, no, I think I'll be all right. That will be okay.
You're all right. Oh, of course you are. You're a teacher. You know, a few hours a day.
Well, teacher's a bit of a stretch. PE coach, sports coach.
No, you're still a teacher, mate. You're still a teacher.
Cheers, Greg. I knew you'd do me right.
You look at me. I'm 51 years old. I mean, you know.
Oi!
Right, okay, I'm 51 years old.
No,
you're into fitness and stuff. I mean, how's my body looking?
No, you're in good shape. I think we can get you on that one-show couch.
I think so as well. God. I think that's, you know, I've got better boobs than Alex Jones anyway. Yeah. I don't know, what the hell am I doing, Mike? Can we edit that bit out? You know when this goes on YouTube permanently, can we edit that out?
No.
No, okay. Chris, what's your answer?
Oh, God, I haven't even thought about that. Let's go for a connoisseur.
A connoisseur. So it's not. Hang on a minute. It's not the right answer. But you can have another go, can't he?
Yeah.
Of course I do. Oh, God.
Of course I do. Is course I do there? No. You can have another go.
Let's go for a construction worker.
How far did you have to reach to clutch that straw then? A construction worker. Not there. 3 goes. You blew it, Chris. You blew it.
Chris?
Yep.
Say coach.
I've got a good guess. What about a coach?
I'm sorry, I wasn't sure if you understand Mike then, because you're from Essex, and Mike said coach. And I didn't know if you were going to say, what's a coach? Coach is the right answer. Yes! Coach.
Oh, brilliant.
Coach is there above chef with a H. You've just, how much has he won, Mike?
Well, if it's 2007, then he's won, oh my God. If it's 2007, then he's won 200 quid.
Oh, well, that'll tie you over a little bit until you eventually get 80% of your wage, won't it? Marvellous. Mate, stay safe, stay happy, and thanks for coming in.
You too. Thank you.
Cheers, buddy. Take care. Ta-da. Bye-bye. Oh, great teacher, off work. Yay. Weird times, aren't they? Weird times we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad. I mean, I didn't want to bring it up, but how's things?
I'll just look.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're all right. Pretty good shape for my age, you know.
Do you want to see another clip?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
Seen that one.
What have we got? Right, so we were talking before about when it...
9:16 now, Mike.
What?
9:16 now.
All right. What have you got on?
Come on and talk to me. Well, a crap shirt for a start. Sorry, go on.
Excuse me a minute. I'm going to get this before anybody else does. This is going to be mine. This is mine. Wow. Didn't even need a knife.
I don't know who got that.
You lanky. Mine.
And the other one.
Someone swiped that. I never got it.
This was your last shift, yeah?
This is the last show, the last ever show. Oh, I was upset that night. I don't like heights. I was really uncomfortable there. Got a lovely story for you in a minute.
Okay, good.
I don't want that on the bulbs. Hello? Hello, who's there?
Turkey.
Hello.
Can we just give them the premise here? So you're it's the last show, and you're taking the stuff, aren't you?
I bloody well, trying to. Someone swiped them. I really, really wanted the on-air sign. Someone swiped it. Got to tell you, little story.
Yeah.
I've told this before. Because the bosses knew that we had a propensity to be rather silly at times. The bosses thought we better be there that night. We better be there just to make sure that they keep in check. You know, they've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So they were there, and they were stood in the gallery. When Flash came in to hold the ladder, then wasn't because he cared about me. It was because someone said, "Go and hold the ladder. Go and hold the ladder. We don't want him falling. Go and hold the ladder." And I could hear all this in my ear. And they wanted us to, to just play it straight, just play the games, say goodbye, and go.
Yeah.
Red rag to a ball, mate.
Yeah.
If you tell me to behave, not happening. So I was just a complete arse for the 90 minutes that I did. A complete, I just tore it up.
Did you know that your last shift at Price Drop, well, actually, your last shift there was on Speed Auction.
Yeah.
And it was my first shift.
Yeah.
And I met you on that day for like 20 seconds.
Yeah. I remember.
I was too nervous to sort of talk to you properly because I was shitting myself about my first shift and having to sell some garden gnomes that light up when you walk past them. Why? and also because you were such a, you're like a, I hope you don't mind me saying, but you're a massive influence on me, as you probably know.
Mike, I don't do compliments. Stop it. I don't do
it's
it.
True.
But I remember meeting you, and I finished, and I watched you on the monitor in the communal dressing room. And if you're going to butter me up and embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass you. I watched you, and you have such an incredible quick wit and a dry sense of humour. I watched you, and I just wanted to get in the car and go. And I was sat there watching you for about 45 minutes, just going, geez, yeah, wow.
Wow, that's really kind, mate.
No, it's true. It's true. Absolutely true. The top guy.
But you know what it's like on your first shift on shopping television? I mean, you just think, how am I going to talk about these stick-on butterflies?
But you do, don't you?
You do.
Because your job depends on it. You just do it. Yeah.
Yep. Patrick in the chat, as you mentioned before, used to work with us, and he says, a group of you started together, Mike. Think you were the only one that lasted.
There you go. Not without good reason.
I didn't last that long. I bailed.
How did you find it, Mike? I mean, did you find? I mean, I don't know how bad it got when I left for a second time, but
it's all right. It weren't too bad. I really enjoyed it. I learned how to present doing shopping television. That's what it's for, isn't it? You learn.
But I mean, I've said that the most important thing. There are people. We have friends who do this. They do presenting schools.
Yeah.
But you cannot teach being a great presenter. It's something you cannot teach. No, you've either got a natural aptitude for it or you haven't. And there are people who I've seen footage of people at these presenting schools, and as soon as they open their mouth, you know that no matter how much tuition you give them, they ain't going to do it. Which reminds me, Mike, I'm going to DM you on Twitter later. I'm going to DM you a show reel of somebody. You've got to see it. Oh, my God. I've turned into a bitch.
I look forward to that. Going back to what you were saying, it's true. You can teach someone to be a good presenter. You can't teach them to be a great one, I think.
You can teach someone to drive a car, but you can't teach someone to be Lewis Hamilton.
Okay, let's play Quizmania.
Yes!
Okay, so...
I'm just going to take to get someone on phone.
Okay, we've got another caller coming in. Hang on. Hopefully. Oh my god. Okay, you are.
This is BBC One.
Okay, you're through to Greggles.
Hey, Greggles.
It's a bloke again. It's a bloke. Hello.
Hello, a bloke.
Hi, who's that?
It's Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Hello, Dave. Where are you on this fine Tuesday evening?
I'm in Edinburgh as well, Greggles.
No way. The whole of Edinburgh has come out from under their duvets tonight to speak to us. That's amazing. And have you always lived in Edinburgh? I don't detect much of a Scottish accent.
No, I come from Yorkshire.
Was that a Yorkshire accent?
No.
No, lad, no. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. You're going to call me a wanker in a moment, aren't you? This is a prank call, isn't it? No, wanker. What do you do for a living, Dave?
I'm a banker.
Nearly then.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you're from Edinburgh. I don't believe you're called Dave. I don't believe you're from Yorkshire. And I don't believe you're a banker. Tell me who you are and what you do.
I'm Dave and I am a banker. In fact,
Are you really?
Banker.
I need to talk to a banker. I've just had the most horrendous trouble with Barclays. They shut my account. They shut my account. And I said, why have you shut my account? Can't tell you that. Well, why can't you tell me that? Can't tell you, sorry. But you know, why? It's my account. You need to tell me what I've done wrong. I haven't done what I've done wrong. Can't tell you. And then, Dave, I tried to open another bank account and it said, well, sorry, we can't have you. So something's gone down and I can't open another bank account. What's all that about, Dave?
I think they've been seeing you on TV, Greggles. I think
That's probably it, getting their own back.
You must have a few black flags somewhere.
Yeah. 2 years we tried to phone up Quizmania. 2 years, never got through. Let's get the bastard now. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Anyway, Dave, let's keep it light. We're playing John's going to begin with the letter C. What have you got for me?
So I have got...
Stop! Whoa! That's English for stop a horse. Did you just say, when I said, what have you got for me, did you just say, so? Did you start your answer with the word so? Okay. Yeah, would you please not do that?
Okay.
Yeah. What have you got for me?
Chartered accountant.
Oh, you see, they're all like you, are they? Chartered accountants, they're all like bankers, aren't they? Chartered accountant, is it there?
Oh.
Not there. Have another go, Dave, even though I'm not particularly keen on you. Go on.
Courier.
Now, is that... Well, hang on a minute, Mike. You're a bit fast on that there. Are you talking about someone either from that Asian country, or are you talking about someone who makes curry, or someone who delivers a pizza on a bike?
Careful now.
So out to like Uber Eats guy.
Like an Uber Eats, you can't say that's advertising. Not there. We'll give you one more go. Go on. Oh, my iCloud storage is full. Sorry, go on.
Cloud programmer.
Oh.
Cloud programmer. Dave, can I just say, before we tell you if this is right or wrong, nobody likes a smart ass. Right? Nobody. You've come on here, you've told everyone you're a banker, now you're being Mr. Clever Knickers. You're not doing yourself any favours.
Well, he's got the right idea, because some of these answers, Greggles, let's be fair, they don't come immediately to mind, do they, son?
That's true. Raw plugs might be up there. You don't know. But Dave, in a way, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
And you, Greggles.
And you. I actually, joking apart, I actually love you.
Oh, that's nice.
Can you sort out his bank account?
You too, Greg. Yeah. Sort me out with the bank account, mate.
Money tomorrow, don't worry.
What's he say?
He says he'll sort it out for you tomorrow, dude.
Nice one. Shit, he's lying, isn't he? Go on, get rid of him. Go on. Lying.
Right, we're going to do...
Go on here and lie to me about some of your series of bank accounts. Something's happened, they won't tell me.
Yeah, shut up. Greggles, we're going to do a speed round.
Speed round! Oh, I haven't got that sound effect. Have you got it?
It's on now.
It's a speed round! Right, okay.
Right, it's on now. Okay, right, hang on.
Hang on, mate. You're picking callers off your email and dialing them on your phone. How the hell can that be a speed round?
Right, it's as quick as I can do it.
If you're a sloth, it's a speed round.
Mate, I'm
a sloth on meth.
I'm not ITV4.
Well,
trying my best here.
Mind you, having said that, I've watched the Sweeney on ITV4 from 1970. Your hair's not that dissimilar. Bloody hell.
Right,
you got hair like Dennis Waterman.
All right, you've got a caller.
Right, okay. Oh, there's somebody on the phone. 9 o'clock, he said this would finish. 9 o'clock. It's 9:28. Hello.
Back on.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. It's another Scots person, isn't it?
Hello.
Hello, who's this? Sorry, you're cracking up because Mike's got a shit phone. But say again.
My name is Graham. It's Grame.
Oh, right. Because by spelling it, I'm going to pronounce it different to Graham, aren't I? Or as some people say, Graham. Hello, Graham.
Hello there.
Hello. Grame. Is that a Scottish derivation of Graham?
I would biasly say yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Can I just say, my nose for the last 5 minutes has been dripping, and I've been trying not to wipe it like that. Because if you're in showbiz and you wipe your nose like that, people start going, oi, get a bit closer to the screen, and they start looking for white powder around the nostrils. I don't do anything like that. It's purely a drippy nose, nothing more.
It's a speed round, Greggles.
Sorry, it's a speed round. Graham, it's John's beginning with C. What's your answer?
I'm going to go for carpenter.
Carpenter. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady. It's not there, mate. No carpenter. I'm sorry. Does he get another go, Mike?
Yeah, go on.
Go on, Graham.
I'm going to go with chartered accountant.
Oh, well, we just had a chartered surveyor. It's chartered accountant there. Chartered accountant. It's not there. No, it's not there. It's not there. Do we give him another go?
Go on, one more.
One more time. One more time. Go on.
I thought, what can I go for? I'm struggling here. A carer.
A carer. It's one of the most important jobs in the world at the moment. A carer. Is it there?
Yeah, that is a good job, but I think you should say chemist.
Right. A chemist is a very good carer.
Oh, sorry, I just went, no, it's there!
It is there!
It's there. And you've just not won £400 because it's not 2007.
It's not 2007.
Wow.
Not 2007.
That's a great catchphrase.
Graham, what are you not going to do with the money?
I'm not going to go to Tesco and stand in a line at 1 metre 99 next to somebody.
Can I tell you something, Graham and everybody? I was at Tesco yesterday, and this woman, I was behind her in the queue, and this woman looked me up and down, gave me the snottiest look, and she said, "Excuse me, would you stand a bit further back, please?" I said, "I think you'll find, love, that this is 2 metres. She said, "No, would you stand further back, please?" I said, "Anything to make you happy on that pretty face of yours." And I stood back another metre, and she still wasn't happy. So I just thought, let's be nice to each other. We're all going to put up with this. Let's be nice to you. Okay, yeah, she's being a bit overprotective because she was about 80 years old. Maybe she was about 60, but she just looked 80 because she had a face like a bloody crushed fart.
Greggles, you've still got a caller on. Do you want to say goodbye?
See you, Graham.
Bye, Greggles.
Bye, mate. Sorry, I was ranting. Sorry.
Right, we're going to play... We're going to play the end of this clip while I queue up our final caller, okay?
Bloody right we are. 9:32 now. 9 o'clock.
I'm up a ladder with a ski. You'll never see Peter Sissons like this, I tell you. You all right, Jackie?
Aye.
Come on, give me some more love. You're not making this easy. You all right?
Yeah.
You in the party mood?
Aye.
What's your answer?
Map.
Map.
Aye.
Yeah, because they do, don't they, to show you where, like, Detroit is, or indeed Papua New Guinea. Map. £25 for you. Well done, Sausage. 2 to find. 2 to find. We'll certainly do that within this time.
Just to remind you, this was Greggles' last shift.
Definitely within this time.
Before Quizmania was...
axed.
Why aren't those bulbs working? I've just been told they haven't been working for weeks. I've not noticed. It's like Ollie. Why is he not working? He hasn't been working for weeks. This moose head, how's this stuff got? Oh, yeah. What? That's a prop, and it's been hired.
It's not true. It was true.
Mine now. It's mine.
It's not me.
Hang on. Oh, it's mine. I'm having anything I can. Look, let this be a lesson to you. If your work is finishing, you take what you can. In fact, hang on.
Tell people who that guy is.
That's Flash. Lovely, lovely Flash. He works at CNN now. He's a cameraman at CNN in London.
Really creative guy he is. I did a sketch show pilot with him. Do you remember? I don't know if you ever saw that.
No, I wasn't invited to be a part of it, but go on.
Oops.
Make it talk, then. You're the master of making things talk. I bet it sounds just like the shark.
Here come my antlers! Oh, look at these shiny antlers! You can see your face in these antlers, and you can't see the eyes of the hunter.
See, now that Ideal World have been given that that midnight slot on ITV, it's not going to be like this, is it?
Not quite. No. Shopping television. If you look at Ideal World and QVC, everything's so bloody sterile.
Be nice. You might have to work there soon.
Oh, no chance. I've been offered. I was asked if I'd do Ideal World, and I said, no, I can't. I can't, because they want me to conform, and I don't do confirmation. That's probably why I've never got on.
Okay,
really.
I'd just like to make an official statement, given that this video will be on YouTube until after I die. I'd just like to say that if anyone wants me to work at Ideal World, I'll do it.
Come, God.
Yeah.
My head. Give me my head.
I'm not giving you a head.
No. 11:42 and ticking down. 09013263000. You help yourself to 25 quid. How much do skis retail at? How much are they?
How much is a ski?
About 40 pence the strawberry ones, aren't they?
They're quite good quality, these, aren't they? About 100 quid.
Kenny says he'd like to work at Ideal World.
Look, saving money here on the paint.
This is the recruitment centre.
Oh, they're panicking in there. Don't panic, it's mine. Hello.
I bet they are as well.
They were.
Hello to Emma Easton.
I want that.
You all right?
Chances coming up straight after this 10-second videotape.
If you're watching,
Off me dicky.
if you're watching, is that why the producer has a word with you? If you're watching, please like this stream. It will help it get shown to other Quizmania fans when it's on.
And subscribe to Mike's channel. During that last show, I might have appeared to be all jolly and silly and everything. I was dying inside. I was devastated. Devastated it was finishing.
Yeah.
I would get in my car to go to do Quizmania, and I couldn't get there quick enough. Not that I ever broke the speed limit, of course. I just genuinely adored working on that show.
Yeah, man, you can tell. You can tell.
Well, you know, and when we went off the air, when we were counted down and we faded to black, there was this horror. We just looked at each other, and everybody's eyes welled up, and everybody, and it wasn't the fact we were losing our jobs. It had been a part of our lives for it didn't sound very long, 18 months, but when you're doing it, we loved it. We loved it.
No, I know the feeling, man. It's when a job ends and it's been one of them really good jobs. It's like that, isn't it? Right, let's take another caller. Here we go. Okay, wish us luck.
I've got sound effects as well.
I know you have.
Oh, someone's coming through. Jesus. Oh, I'm going to email so I can take part. Email. Boom. Phone number.
The person you've called isn't taking messages right now.
They're on the John, aren't they?
Or try calling again later.
They're dropping the kids off at the pool, aren't they?
Jesus Christ, man.
Snapping a length off the dirty spine.
I beg your
Haven't got
pardon.
anything. Yeah, well, that's what they're doing.
Greggles, whilst I hurriedly,
of a lifetime, then.
whilst I hurriedly find another caller.
Yes.
You've got a lot of Quizmania fans watching now, and certainly on catch up.
Oh, many.
Anything you want to sort of say to them?
I could give out my PayPal address if that's any good.
Anything sentimental in any way?
Yeah. Sentimental. Toilet paper. Remember when you could go buy toilet paper and you didn't have to fight and punch people to get it? Do you remember that, do you? You remember when toilet paper was £2 for 4 at most? And now it's £10. Toilet paper. Yeah. Remember that, you'd buy, what you paid $2.99 for now, you used to get real quality stuff for that. If you pay $2.99 for toilet roll now, your finger goes through it, doesn't it? Your finger goes through it, and you go, like that, and your face goes like this, and you end up looking like Jacob Rees-Mogg. Toilet paper.
Greggles, are you trying out your stand-up material on us?
I'm just being sentimental, like you said.
Right, we've got another caller coming through.
That bloody time. 20 to 10. Hello. Hello, who's this?
This is Aaron.
Alan?
Aaron.
Oh, it's Aaron! Aaron, everybody, can I just say, we haven't pre-planned any answers or anything like that, but Aaron is a long-time Twitter friend of mine, and his wife, Colette, as well. We know each other, but there's been no collusion, has there?
No collusion.
No collusion whatsoever. How are you on this Tuesday evening, Aaron?
I'm very well, thank you, Greggles. How are you?
Now, can I stop you there a minute? I've just said to you, how are you? And you said, I'm very well, thank you, which is the stock answer. That's what people say all the time. But I'm going to ask you again, and I want you to tell me the truth. Aaron, how are you?
I'm great.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your secret, mate? You can tell me. How do you stay great in these testing times?
Well, I can spend more time with the wife.
How long have you been married?
I nearly 2 years. We're past the 18-month period now. It's still going
No, 2 years. That's why you're still happy, mate. That's why you're still happy. Me, nearly 24 years.
Wow.
God.
Wow.
I didn't know at the time, but I dropped a right bollock there. Oh, God.
At least you've got a living hairdresser, mate.
Leave it. Have you seen what she did to me? Scalped me. She did it live online the other night. Absolutely scalped. And this is me having tried to sort it out. You can't really see because the light's a bit bright, but goodness me. Terrible. In fact, the light, you can barely, because of the colour of my hair, it's virtually white, which is hardly surprising living with the woman that I do. But because you can barely see my hair, I now look like a cross between Christopher Biggins and Matt Lucas. It's terrible.
Greggles, it's a speed round.
Oh God, it's really like having the producer of Quizmania in my ear. It's a speed round, Greg. Get on with it. Go on then, Aaron. We'll give you your first guess.
Okay, it's a full-time job in itself. Colette's husband.
John's beginning with C. Colette's husband. Is it there for Aaron? No, it should be. It's a good answer, but it's good, but it's not right. Give me another one.
A cat communicator. How about a cat communicator? Someone that talks to cats.
You've been drinking, haven't you?
No.
Okay. A cat communicator. Is that there? Absolutely not. One more go. Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
Is it there? Ghostbusters 2. It's not there.
Can I suggest that you say the extremely obvious answer of Cartwright?
Cartwright?
What?
Cartwright or Carpet Right?
Cartwright.
Cartwright is there, everybody. What's Cartwright? Is that an actual answer, Mike? You did this.
Yeah.
Cartwright. And what does a Cartwright do?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
Apparently you've just won £1 million if this was 2007.
Well, this was one of your quizzes, Greggles. It's obvious what a Cartwright is, isn't it?
Was that a genuine answer?
Yeah.
Jeez, was I associated with this stuff? Wow. God. Cartwright. Congratulations, Aaron and Colette. You won, and we'll email you £1 a week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
From Norwich.
Yeah, lovely. Wow.
Yeah.
Cartwright.
Do you want to know what a Cartwright is?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
It's someone who fixes people's carts and wagons.
Of course it is. I'll make your cart right. There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's someone who fixes people's carts and wagons. That was worth $5,000 on the original show. That was.
Cartwright. Well, that's bollocks, isn't it? God, you have to reveal the other answers then. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Here's the answers then.
Yeah.
Coach. Hang on.
Coach. Yeah, we had coach.
Sorry.
Yeah.
A Cybrarian.
Cybrarian. Right, yeah.
Yeah. We've got Caddy.
Oh, Caddy, yeah, that's gettable, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We've got... this is a good one. Circuit Preacher.
What? These were actually on the show.
Yeah, and we've got this is a good one. Coach.
Oh, we had coach. Yeah.
Do I keep pressing the wrong buttons? And clinician.
Clinician. Yeah.
Yeah, I was amazed no one said clinician. I would have thought someone would have said that.
Or circuit preacher. Jesus. Mind you, someone said Cartwright after you said it to them.
Yeah, I would have thought. I would have thought it was obvious, Greggles.
Mike.
Yeah.
You know you're an experienced presenter.
Now and again, yeah.
Yeah, and you've worked with floor managers. You know what floor managers' signals are.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means you want me to let you go.
Damn right it does.
Right, ladies.
9 o'clock finish, he said.
Right.
Are people still watching this?
Yeah.
Can I just say, I haven't had a chance to read any of the chats, but I will watch this back and I'll read it then. And if anybody said anything horrible, I'll send the police round. I know they've got enough on at the moment, but I'm not having anybody having a go at me. Thank you.
So thank you everyone that watched. We can hardly believe it. 15 years of Quizmania. That is the show that made me want to be...
Well, it lasted 18 months. It started 15 years ago, but...
Yeah, but I was trying to big it up.
Don't be a liar.
It was the show that inspired a lot of people, including me, to want to be a presenter. So thank you for that, Greggles.
I'm not sure that the country's thanking you, but thank you. No, thank you. That means a lot.
And thank you for your time, Greg. I know you're a busy man. You're a family man.
Well, I'm not, but you know.
Well, I thought I'd say it anyway.
It's when you say, "Oh, I love my family" and all that, people go, "Oh, isn't he nice?" And that's the only reason I say it. I can't stand them. I've got to isolate with this lot.
So, on a lighter note, thank you to everyone that joins in the chat.
Thank you.
If you are watching this on Catch Up, you can interact with Greggles as much as you like on Twitter, and he's very active on Facebook and Instagram. Isn't that right, Greggles?
Yeah, don't add me on Facebook because that's more, that's my personal thing. But add me on Twitter. Whoever you are, if you're even only 30% normal, add me on Twitter at Greg Scott TV. That's at Greg Scott TV. My website is gregscott.tv, or you can email greg@gregscott.tv with any offers of work, particularly if you work on the One Show.
Greggles, love you, buddy.
Michael, thank you very much indeed. All the best with the live that you've got going on. I look forward to watching more. Of course, they won't be as good as this one, but everybody, I hope you subscribed and liked and stuff like that. This is just how Boris talks. I hope you subscribed and liked and yes, I'm in isolation and bloody well should be because I've got. Sorry.
Andy does impressions. Thanks, Greggles. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And Quizmania never dies.
Good night.